I don't think you're welcome on our couch right now.
You heard the man.
She ain't done but put me and you down all day off.
I know, you heard the man, Elizabeth.
Well, I'm not going anywhere.
Get the stepping. Hello everyone, this is the Papa Sam radio show coming from you live at the house on Grandpa's couch. And today everyone, Papa, what are your thoughts on this floor? You have you, and not you, my dad, and I have laid down.
Well, I ain't laid nothing down. All I done was made a few cuts on the saw. You and Elizabeth and your daddy done all the work, and I appreciate it. If I was able to get down on my knees, I could handle it myself, but I ain't able to get down there like I used to. But I still can do anything anybody else can do.
Yeah.
As long as it's working up on something, you know. I ain't much for crawling around, but anything else I can handle.
Your next question for today is Elizabeth came out with some fighting words earlier on today.
I know, she was running, but she insulted me.
Grandpa was insulted by his own granddaughter.
What'd she tell me?
You want to heard what I said, everyone?
What did you say?
I said that since Papa thinks he doesn't get his way all the time, I said, well, Papa, you might not get your way on Tuesday.
Yeah, she's got it. And everybody laughed at me. What do you think about that, Arthur? You started this, Arthur, putting me against her. You know she ain't no kind of cook when it comes to what I know. I got 70 years old of cooking.
You got 3 years.
And she ain't got no experience whatsoever, hardly.
I beat
She
you.
can't hardly scramble an egg.
Papa,
Huh?
I beat you last year. I can do it again.
And you're winner! Elizabeth!
Don't do that for me, because I know you voted for her.
I voted for Papa though.
Hey, liar!
The winner is Elizabeth! The loser is Papa!
Okay, you're cocky, I gotta say that.
It's not cocky. It's just telling the truth.
Let me tell you this. Wait till Tuesday.
Okay.
I'm coming with my apron on
Kiss the chef logo.
and everything. You can't do nothing with the man.
You know what I'm just coming with? My ranch and bacon chicken. And
Ranch and bacon chicken. How you gonna compete with the 4th of July, the American flag, the heroes of our land, with nothing but a good old-fashioned country hot dog with mustard, onions, chili, coleslaw, and the buns just as moist as it can be, but it hits you in your mouth. That flavor bursts. You get the sweetness of the ketchup and the tanginess of the mustard, and the onions come through, and then all of a sudden here comes that slaw powder, you know. Nothing can touch it.
well, Papa, you see, that's what Papa's gonna be Tuesday.
Oh, we got some words. We got a bunch of words that have
So, the reason why my cooking could beat yours is because it's ranch, it's bacon, it's chicken. So where could you possibly go wrong? Hmm?
Yeah, I know what you mean, but it ain't like I say, you're going down, baby. You can't handle what I'm gonna put on you.
You insist.
Well, Grandpa says that he's gonna win on the 4th. And Papa, do you think, how bad are you gonna beat Elizabeth?
He won't beat me.
You know, and I know, you know good as I do, she can't handle me.
You're too good for her, right?
No, I can handle it, she can't.
Right back at you.
Alright, your next question for the day is, Papa, what are your thoughts on, well, first of all, before we get to any questions, I'm sorry that we didn't start this off right, but Papa, what do you guys say in a word of thanks to the men and women in uniform who serve this great country?
Let me tell you this. We owe it all to them. And let's get, now, I didn't want to bring politics into it today. You think of the what now, here's our veterans that served and fought in wars and died and had brothers and sisters that died, fathers, sons, all of them. And then we come back here to the United States and they get sick, go to the Veterans Administration for help. And then the American people that work at the Veterans Administration treat them like they're dirt. And Donald Trump done something about it. I praise his name for doing something about it. You know what I think they need to do to them people? Fire their AA.
Your next question for the day is, well, first of all, thank you, men and women who are watching this, who have served this country. We thank you for your service from abroad, from the Papa Sam radio show's hearts. We thank you for your services. All we got to say to our veterans.
God bless them, and may we try to treat them like the heroes they are.
Man, we're sorry we didn't do this first, but thank you for your service. Now, your next question for the day is, Papa, Donald Trump came out with a speech yesterday thanking the veterans. He was thankful for the evangelical Christians that came out. He was thankful for everyone that came out to vote for him and came out with a great speech last night. What are your thoughts on Donald Trump's speech last night?
I heard a little bit of it. I didn't hear all of it. Donald Trump's a very smart man. He knows what's going on and how to handle it and what to do. And he thinks the people to put him down. And if I had to vote for him again tomorrow, I'd vote twice. I'd do like them other people would vote 15, 16 times.
You vote for him 15, 16 more times?
No, I mean, there's people who voted 20, 30 times, you know, and cheating, and they never do nothing with them. I hope they start bringing the long arm of the law down on them.
Your next question for the day is, Papa, what are your thoughts on on CNN proclaiming that they are being ignored by the president?
You know what the deal is. They just want to complain and CNN ain't got no credibility left whatsoever. They're beneath. They're just plumb crappy. Let's just say it like they are. I mean, it's one thing to be one way, but you just think about it. That's all they do is spread hate and discourse. Why would you got anything for them?
What are you doing?
Oh my goodness!
Look how Elizabeth's crying. Show them Elizabeth. Will that be the scene tomorrow? In 2 days?
That's cruel, isn't it? Her granddaddy, she treats me like that.
Yeah, Elizabeth has been abusive to Pop with this 4th of July.
All over that cook-off. And she couldn't win if they give her the trophy now.
So you're going to win. You're going to destroy Elizabeth.
I hope so. Anyway, getting back to the thing about the veterans. Every day should be Veterans Day.
I agree.
They gave it all. They come back here, have mental problems, health problems, and we treat them like dirt.
Your next question for the day is, Papa, what are your thoughts on it? Well, this happened a long time ago.
I want to give you an example. I know a person that went to Vietnam and served his time, fought for this country, had to just destroy people. And then, you know, just what you would call it, just stay in time to murder. And do all of that, come back here, go to work with a job and try to make it. They have a lot of mental problems. Turn to alcohol, then turn to a shut-in. And then don't like to get out in public. Don't like to be around people. A good person. It was, I just hate it for him, and he gave it all.
Your next question for the day is, Papa, what are your thoughts on, well, tonight WWE has a pay-per-view called The Great Balls of Fire. Now, it's going to be Joe versus Lesnar tonight.
It's gonna be tonight.
Yep.
On Great Balls of Fire.
Yeah. Go on, get rid of that.
Oh, Samoa and Joe, it's been hyped up that I think Lesnar, that he's gonna beat Lesnar.
Your next question for the day is, what are your thoughts on the Trump administration so far throughout this whole year?
If you just think if they hadn't had to deal with all this other stuff, what he could have had done by now. I'm gonna tell you something about the Republican people up there. These Republicans in the Senate, they're a bunch of crawfish. They talk a big game, but they don't do a big game. They like the old way. They like the instead of they get them big paychecks and not do Jack Nicklaus is what they do like. They can talk a good game, but they sure can't do a good game.
So you say it would be like your favorite word to use. Republicans are sort of like baby flies, right?
Yeah, they're aggravating. You get in your face.
Your next question for the day is, as many times as Trump has been attacked from all abroad from the news media, do you think the Democrats are frustrated?
Yeah, they just can't believe they lost. They knew Hillary was a shoe-in and they didn't have nothing to worry about. They didn't have to campaign in some states. If you don't campaign in that state, you're sticking your finger up in your face. I know I got your vote.
I know. Your next question for the day is, what are your thoughts on, let me just put it out there. Can we expect me to raise your hand like this in victory Tuesday?
No doubt.
Wrong. I'm gonna win.
Well, I hold Elizabeth.
Don't walk in front of our video.
No.
I don't think you're welcome on our couch right now.
You heard the man.
She ain't gonna but put me and you down all day long.
I know, you heard the man, Elizabeth.
Well, I'm not going anywhere.
Get the stepping.
Hold up.
You got the right spirit, baby. I ain't going nowhere. I won't beat you down.
Oh, pay
Thumbs up!
Pay back!
For me!
Pay it back!
She is cocky today, ain't you?
Yeah?
Let's beat her tail.
You gonna beat her at the cookout.
Let's beat her tail now. Let's beat her down.
There'll be the beat down,
The
right?
beat down. Great Balls of Fire.
Papa versus Elizabeth, the great
I'm
ball.
gonna watch that tonight.
You are?
Yeah, if I can remember it.
Yeah, I'll let Granny, I'll put it down on a piece of paper tonight. Your next question for the day is, Papa, what are your thoughts on, well, Donald Trump has been under fire
From day one, he has been under fire since day one. I mean, he ain't had a chance, has he?
No, what do you think of the Trump, what do you think of the health care plan, the Trump care?
I don't know nothing about it. I can't comment on it. Well, the worst thing ever happened was health care. They will always talk about it. So many people in the world don't have health care. They go to the hospital and get it, and they will never turn it down. Taxpayers had to pay for it then.
What are your thoughts on Medicare?
Look, we could furnish everybody in the world health care if we didn't have to pay for all the illegals and all that stuff.
Well, they have this thing on Fox News where they're interviewing people who their family members were killed at the hands of an illegal immigrant.
Yeah, and these senators just don't want to do nothing about that. They want to kiss the illegals' tail. It was all about votes being up there. Need to get them all out.
They'd do anything for a vote, won't
And
they?
get all conservative women up there. They'd do something about something.
The conservative women.
Conservative women would get up there and do something. They wouldn't sit around and do like them do.
What about
All they up there for is the money and dispense accounts, sitting around there and having a big time and all that kind of stuff. It ain't nothing about nothing for me and you. It's just a bunch of crapola.
Your last question for the day is, before we wrap things up. Now here's a statement that I just had to say. People of America, if you want to see Papa win at the 4th of July cook-off, hit that like button for Papa.
Yes, sir.
If you want Elizabeth to win, comment down below. So, Papa, will you, this is 100%, will you beat Elizabeth?
No.
Hands down.
I beat her like a drum.
You like a little kid at a rock concert.
Yes, sir. One of them screaming demon rock concert. Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, that's
She
it.
ain't got a chance, you know that.
That's it for the Papa Sam Radio Show. We thank you for watching. And Papa, we want you to do 2 things before we close out. Talk about your strategy for the cook-off.
I ain't gotta have a strategy. I'm doing the all-American thing on the 4th. Hot dogs. Hot dogs. Homemade chicken. Onions. Coleslaw. And you get one, you gotta rate how good it is. You gotta get into people's minds. That's the best hot dog I ever ate. You know how to do it.
This is the best. He makes the best hot dogs in the world. And then before we close out, we have to say one thing to our veterans who have served military. Before we close out, Papa, I would love to show some respect, for giving a moment of silence
To all the veterans.
to all those veterans who have served our military.
I agree.
Let's give a moment of silence for those who have passed and died. Right, that's a moment of silence.
God bless America and God bless our veterans.
Thank you for those who have served this wonderful country. We thank you for watching, and for those who have served in uniform, God bless you, and thank you from the bottoms of our hearts that you have served.
One thing, if you're like we are, you have the same attitude we have toward our veterans. God bless you. And if you're one of them don't have nothing for the veterans, you know.